Can we start the webinar, please?
Zoom host, please start the webinar.
Webinar has been started. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon and welcome to the New York City hybrid hearing on the Committee on Land Use. Please silence all electronic devices. At no time, please do not approach the dais. If you have any questions, please raise your hand and one of us, the Sergeant at Arms, will kindly assist you. Chair, we're ready to begin.
All right, good afternoon and welcome to the Committee on Land Use. I am Councilmember Rafael Salamanca. I chair this committee. I would like to welcome my esteemed colleagues who have joined us today. We've been joined by Councilmember Moya, Chair Riley, Farias, Chair Hanks, Hudson, Sanchez, and Borelli. I would like to thank our colleagues for joining us today. Today we are voting on a number of items recommended to us by our Zoning and Landmark Subcommittee. And I would like to thank Chair Riley and Chair Hanks for their work leading these two subcommittees. I would first like to note that LU's 74 relating to the West 124th Street text amendment proposal is laid over. Today we will vote to approve the note modifications LU's 59 and 60 for the 817 Avenue H rezoning proposal in Councilmember Lewis's district in Brooklyn. The proposal includes a zoning map amendment and related MIH text amendment and will facilitate the development of approximately 42 residential units subject to MIH. Our modifications will reduce the area to be rezoned from an R5 to an R7A, providing a transition between the development site and existing neighboring lower scale homes. We will also modify the zoning text amendment to similarly reduce the applicable MIH area and also to remove MIH option 2 and add a deep affordability. We will vote to approve LU 64 through 67 for the 281-311 Marcus Garvey Boulevard proposal related to property in Councilmember Osei's district in Brooklyn. The application consists of a zoning map amendment, zoning text amendment, 2 zoning special permits, which together will facilitate the development of 2 mixed-use residential buildings in the Bed-Stuy with approximately 155 affordable units subject to MIH and commercial and community facility space. We will vote to approve with modifications LU 68 and 69 for the 1289 Atlantic Avenue proposal, also located in Bed-Stuy in Councilmember Osei's district. This proposal includes a zoning map amendment and related zoning text amendment to facilitate the development of a mixed-use residential building with approximately 112 affordable apartments, community facility, and ground floor retail. A modification will be to remove MIH option 2 and add the deep affordability option. We will also vote to approve the pre-considered application number G240051GAM, a request for a favorable resolution in support of HPD's application for funding through the New York State Restore New York Communities Initiative in connection with the Timble Terrace mixed-use affordable housing project in Councilmember Salam's district. Finally, we will also vote to approve the modifications LU 63 for the disposition of property located at 97-22 Crease-Kill Place in Councilmember Williams' district in Queens. This is an application by DCAS seeking approval for the disposition of city-owned property, which was last used by the Department of Sanitation. We previously voted to approve this proposal on April 17th. Following that vote, the council voted to recommit the item back to the committee. Today, we will vote to approve the disposition with a modification that the disposition area be limited to residential use only. Additionally, I note that Councilmember Williams secured an agreement from DCAS that it would defer the sale of this property until Jamaica area-wide rezoning plan, on which Councilmember Williams has been very actively engaged with both the community and the Department of City Planning, has gone through public review and is approved by the council, as this property is located in very close proximity to the proposed boundaries of this neighborhood rezoning plan. Moreover, prior to the sale of this property, DCAS will also conduct a final survey of city agencies to determine whether there is a public need for the site. I would like to recognize any of my colleagues who has questions or comments. Seeing none, I note that LU 74 on today's agenda is laid over. And with that, I now call for a vote with the support of local members to approve LUs 64, 65, 66, 67, and preconsiders applications number G240051 GAM, and to approve with modifications LUs 59, 60, 63, 68, and 69. Will the clerk please call the roll?
There we go.
Good afternoon. William Martin, Committee Clerk. Roll call vote, Committee on Land Use. All items are coupled. Chair Salamanca.
Aye on all.
Moya.
I vote aye.
Thank you. Riley.
I vote aye.
Farias.
I vote aye on all.
Hanks.
Aye on all.
Hudson.
Permission to explain my vote?
Councilmember Hudson to explain her vote.
Thank you. I'm aye on all, and I just want to note that the project in Councilmember Lewis's district, it's my understanding that the older adult club that's there will be returning to the facility after construction, and that they're currently working on a plan to continue services during construction. So again, aye on all. Thank you.
Sanchez.
Aye on all.
Borelli.
Aye.
With a vote of 8 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions, all items have been adopted by the committee as indicated by the chair.
Thank you. That concludes today's business. I would like to thank the members of the public, my colleagues, land use, and council staff for attending today's meeting. But we will leave the roll open for 5 minutes.
Continuation roll call, Committee on Land Use. Councilmember Brooks Powers.
Aye on all.
Vote is now 9 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions.
I want to thank land use staff, Sergeant of Arms, for attending today's hearing. This hearing is hereby adjourned.